Sunflower Tarot, where we blend warmth and a little bit of spice to light up your spiritual path. I'm Stephanie, and today we're going to do a reading that's all about the water signs. This is going to be for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and we're going to do a mid-month check-in for you. So this is the When Women Had Wings tarot deck. I'm going to just give it a few shuffles. We'll go ahead and get started. I have meditated on the cards just to get an accurate, true, light-filled reading for you, water signs. My intuitive, psychic, deep feelers, dreamers, loving caretakers. All signs have these good qualities, but that's predominantly what makes up the water signs. So we're going to just do one more shuffle. I'm going to split the cards 3 ways, and we're going to do a Celtic Cross energy check-in here for a present position mid-month check-in. We did just recently have a full moon. That was a full moon on July 10th called the Buck Moon, and that was in the sign of Capricorn. So I'm just going to ask the cards here, what is the current position? Where are water signs sitting in their energy? What's going on in the energy of the water signs? Let's see here. Usually kind of get a feel for what is when it's ready. So I think it is. Current position water signs. Knight of Cups, beautiful water energy. Water, movement of water. What is challenging? The Emperor. Okay, CEO, daddy, father figure, boss. What is on your mind, water signs? 6 of Wands. On your mind is the 6 of Wands. Victory, success. What is in the core down here, bottom of your reading is going to be the root of the spread is the 5 of Swords. So conflict, change, abrupt conversations, heated exchanges. What is your recent past? Justice. Could be something in the legal system going on for you, water signs, being dealt with, either you in a legal action or someone taking against you. What is your future energy? New opportunity, new beginning, Ace of Wands. What is the external energy? And that is Page of Swords, looking into investigation. Someone is watching you. What is your internal energy? How does that make you feel? Makes you feel like your inner child's being activated. You're really, I'll get back to it. 6 of Cups, internal energy. What is your hopes and fears? 9 of Wands. That's the wounded warrior. So while you hope to be a warrior, you also fear getting wounded. What is your final outcome? That is awesome. Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, earth-based energy. Always good with water signs is that earth, solid ground for the water to flow over, and the earth holds the water in place. And so no matter what shape the water is taking, the earth is there to ground and to receive. The bottom of the deck, we do have a 7 of Wands. So this is the energy of setting boundaries. This is the energy, water signs, of making sure that others are very clear, that they know this can be done, but not that. This can be said, but not that. So it is very clear where your boundaries are. This individual looks like they mean business. They've established what's protecting them. They've established that boundary line, and they're holding the wand overhead as a symbol of not only do they feel righteous, self-righteous to have this boundary, very worthy of having that boundary to protect themselves, but also feeling some sense of confidence, this victory. So either they've been put in a boundary position or they're establishing their boundaries out to the world. So water signs, I don't know if this resonates for you at all, but this is what the bottom of the deck holds, and it's kind of an overtelling, overshadow of the reading itself. So setting these off to the side for you. Going to put some gemstone here on top, and we're going to come back to the heart of the reading, which was the Knight of Cups, and that is water energy. Knight of Cups is the movement towards communication where the heart space is concerned. So water signs, you're feeling the need to go and give your cup. You are bringing your cup to someone, or someone's bringing their cup to you. And there is an element here of romance. There's an element here of being wooed, feeling as if, so this can go either way. I'm going to try to give all the options so that you can kind of see if this fits for you or not. But you water signs in the position of being willing to receive the cup, the love, the offer, or also being willing to give that love offer of some kind. Can also just be a friendship communication. If you're not here for love and you don't really care about relationship situations, this can definitely be in the world of business, where we need to establish what's happening on your side, what's happening on my side. There's a communication back and forth of some kind, a message being relayed or received. And what's complicating that, what's challenging that Knight of Cups, is our Emperor. And this is the major arcana for the sign of Aries. And the Emperor is coming in to complicate matters, because this is your job, this is your work, this is your boss, this is your company CEO, this is a father figure, this is, maybe you are a father, maybe you are the head of the household. And this position, this rank, is this boss energy is complicating this love energy. This is all fire. This is Mars energy. So Mars is the in the Greek mythology, Mars is the god of war, and so very much what this person's about, this establishment, or this person, maybe your energy when you're at work. So maybe there are these two sides to the coin of, in your spirit, your messenger of love, or coming back and forth with someone regarding your heart space, gets complicated, because when you're at work, your game face is on and you're all about business. So there's not a lot of lovey-dovey sweet communication like there is in Knight of Cups energy, and it's just presenting a complication. And what is on your mind? What are you focused on, water signs? Your focus is on victory, success, winning, having a crown placed on your head as you mount the horse and parade through the town, where you're getting cheers and accolades and clapping hands and bowing. And I'm being a little exaggerating about that, but that's the energy of the Six of Wands. So it's fire energy again, so more fire, like the Emperor. This one is very symbolic of just, you've done a great job, and it's on your mind. You know that you're either getting ready to do a good job, you believe in yourself, you have that confidence, you have that belief in your ability to succeed no matter what. So you possess that confidence, water signs. In the root here, down at the bottom, is what you might not be giving a lot of energy and attention to, but it's definitely there, and that's conflict. There's some sort of a mental, analytical, intellectual, intelligent conflict. There's a change. There's been an abrupt change. It's created some sort of a shift in the force. That's the terms that's coming to me, a shift in the force. You're a water sign though, so you feel this. You feel there is this undercurrent of a BS. You feel it. And because you feel it, you can't help but let it affect you. I believe so much in grounding and counseling and, doing what we can to keep ourselves from feeling this mental chitter chatter. But because I know as a water sign myself, it's easy to get swept away in the thinking mind, even though my comfort zone is very much Knight of Cups. So if you're like me and you resonate with this aspect, you don't like this being down in the root of your spread. You don't like this energy at all. This is not your comfort zone. This is not your forte. I'm just going to say it like this. I don't think air signs like trouble and complication either, but this is a little more comfortable for an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This is their forte, so to speak. Sword energy, this air energy, it's not very emotional. It's not very sensitive. Nobody's really watching how they say things, trying to be PC. However, for a water sign, you feel this very deeply, and that's why I believe it's down in the deep recesses of your reading here, because even though there's this movement towards loving communication, there's this fiery victory and success, something is going on at work that is conflicting with you being an emotional, sensitive being, which does kind of make sense why the Justice card showed up in the recent past, because the Justice is the legal system. This can be HR. This can be, a divorce attorney. This can be a small claims suit. This can be something really big as well. It's anything to do with the scales of justice. So you see the scales of justice. You see, this is actually Libra, so it's more air energy, but it's all about balance. It's all about equality. And because this is in your recent past position, water signs, my instinct is telling me that something actually went through the legal process. And I'm going to say, I believe that it was in your favor. That is my gut instinct. It's in your favor. Some sort of exoneration, some sort of a clearing of your name, which is why I believe that on your mind, you're keeping it very front and center, that you're all about the victory and the success and being able to, once again, hold your head up high. I think something happened that went through the legal process, and I do believe that that was in your favor. I think everything that's happening, something to do with work. I'm really getting that. Down in the bottom here, this conflict, this change, you can feel it. You can sense it. You just know. As you move into the future, Ace of Wands, which is the hand of the divine, extending a wand. So think of any magic kind of a show or character, like Harry Potter with the magic wand. That is what this is. Hand of the divine presenting to you, water sign, a new wand, a brand new opportunity, a new way for you to shine, to show what you're made of, to show the world that whatever happened in your past, you're moving past it, you're moving beyond it, you're ready to start fresh. I think more than anything, which is why Six of Wands is on your mind, victory and success, you're ready to just start fresh, to open the slate to a clean, fresh chapter and move forward. In your external energy, it affects you. It's not you, but it's definitely affecting you. Is the energy of spying. It's the energy of someone looking into you, someone looking you up, someone finding you on social media and seeing what you're all about, seeing if there's something, I'm going to say it like this just because I feel like I have to. They're wanting to see if they can dig up dirt on you. They're wanting to see if you're doing something or saying something that they can hold against you. Maybe this legal process is not quite done, and there is just someone that wants to hold on to every last shred of the opportunity to figure out what you're about, and if they can determine that that proves them right in whatever situation has been going. I think you're holding firm and steady to, I'm victorious, I am successful, I am what I say I am, and that's all there is to it. But someone's looking into you, someone's looking you over. This can also be regarding this new opportunity. Someone's checking you out because they want to bring you on board with them. It's air energy sword, so it's all to do with analyzing, intellectual intelligence. Can be through the computer. This can be stalking, like I said, or cyber stalking, if you will, if you're looking into somebody's social media accounts or whatever presence that they have online. Someone's doing that to you. Water signs. I think you're aware. Again, I'm pretty sure that's why down in the bottom of your spread, you know there is something going on with this sword energy. This something's happening. You know that. So your internal energy about it is another Six of Cups. This is the little different than our Six of Wands here. Six of Cups is all about your emotions, your feelings. This is very much your inner child. This is very much your spirit, your soul. It can be you taking that trip down memory lane, remembering when times were sweet, love was easy, things were fresh and new and good. You feel inside, I think you just want things to be simple again. You just want all of the mind air energy to clear, because this is your comfort zone. This is where you feel the most at home. And that's what this is. This is at home energy. So you're putting yourself in a position. Maybe it's when you do come home from work at night, or you come home from work at all. You know that your home is your safe haven. You know that your home is your security. You know that your home is where you can be yourself. You can let your hair down. You can let your true self shine. You don't have to keep this game face on when you show up to work. You don't have to feel so guarded and protected like this Seven of Wands, where I've got to keep my boundaries up because I don't know what's going on, or I do, and I've got to keep myself under guard. Six of Cups is so easy. It's so sweet. It's Scorpio energy, so it's cup energy. Water signs, again, I think you feel very at home in that spot. And what you're hoping for is good, healthy boundaries. What you're afraid of is that you'll be so protective that you'll build walls, and walls keep people out and keep you blocked in. So healthy boundaries are absolutely necessary, and that's what the Seven of Wands was all about. The Nine of Wands is a little bit of a different energy as far as this person's wounded, but they're still a warrior. And so I think that as a water sign, you're hopeful that you can just be safe and protected, and that you don't have to fight. But you know, just like I think more so Scorpios, if tempted, if provoked, that stinger is coming out. That stinger tail is gonna happen. So I just I think this is the energy and the hopes and fears of, I hope that everything is fine, but I fear that it might not be. I'm going to be ready either way, hope or fear. And your final outcome is Queen of Pentacles. And this is an energy, Capricorn energy. Again, it's that earth-based energy as a final outcome. I think this is so excellent because the Queen of Pentacles is safe, secure. If there's anything that a water sign would want to feel at the end of the day, I think safe, secure, again, able to be yourself. The earth holds the water. The earth holds you. So this grounded, beautiful, it's mothering, it's nurturing, And you don't have to be a woman to have those qualities. Even though this is the Queen of Pentacles, you can be male or female and have this as your energy. And I think this is what you water signs are heading towards, is this grounded, financially successful, nurturing, growth oriented, all about your health, all about your wealth, all about your time, your money, your cars, your home. You just want the security. And I think at the end of the day, you're going to get it. I think security is going to be your birthright from whatever it is that's been going on. At the end of the day, there is security. I'm going to give you a final message in the way of an oracle card. And this is the Priestess of Light Oracle, Sandra Ann Taylor. I'm going to do a couple of shuffles, and then we're just going to draw one card, of which I will read the description from the book, because I don't think just my intuitive message of it will do it justice. These are so beautiful. So, for you, water sign, we have sacred action, decisive focus. Oh, I love that. I love that for you. So let me give you the book description. This is the number 17, and this is 1 and 7 in numerology. They add up to the number 8, which is prosperity, abundance, manifestation. Let me give you that book description. And this can be something that you can come back to throughout this mid-month, just to see if this helps you at all. Come back and listen to this again. So we do have number 17, sacred action, decisive focus. It is time to bring the active energy of the cheetah into your life. This swift cat represents decisive action and intense focus. Take an honest look at the projects or situations that have, for some reason, been put on hold. Perhaps you've been waiting for a better time, unsure of what you want to focus on or even what actions to take. This card is telling you to let go of the hesitation. Your soul longs for you to move forward on your path. Whether your goal is personal, professional, or spiritual, you have the power to manifest whatever you desire. Now is the time to resolve to pick a direction that calls to your heart and act. Let go of your self-doubt and fear of making the wrong decision. The strength of your spirit will guide you every step of the way. Your spirit may also take you in the more global direction of sacred activism. The light of shared consciousness between animal and human can help you take decisive action to make the earth and all her life forms a top priority. And as your loving intention expands to encompass others, it accelerates the beneficial momentum and activates blessings worldwide. In this way, you have the power to heal the earth and yourself in your actions and choices every day. As an affirmation, say, I focus on the options before me. I choose to take decisive action in the direction of my dreams. Water signs, I do hope that this message blessed you in some way, shape, or form, is giving you something that you can chew on, if you will, in your spirit, in your energy. And I do ask that you go forward and be blessed. Namaste.